And so I need to, not even a clarification thing, so much as an understanding of who I am and what I consider to be embarrassing and embarrassed. It is embarrassing that um I'm in the situation that I'm in, meaning that I can't fully take care of myself the way that I think I need to be taking care of myself. I, for me, I have to rely on some government assistance of some type. I have lived in a shelter. Um, it's a little embarrassing. However, I am not embarrassed that I have to take this part of my journey. And I know that might come off as confusing, but it's a humbling experience because over the course of however many years that led up to um, the reason that I ended up in the shelter to begin with, um, I had this false sense of entitlement, for lack of a better word. And that could never happen to me. And that's why people say, be careful what you say, be careful what you ask for, and all that stuff. Because I did not think that I would ever end up in a shelter. I did not think that I would ever end up asking my children to make a conscious decision whether or not to come with me and struggle, um, or to go into a stable environment. Like that part is embarrassing simply because it just is. But it doesn't define me. And so I'm not embarrassed by it. And that doesn't make me better than, and it doesn't make me less than either. It's just that I choose to come from a place of non-judgment when it comes to certain things. I mean, we're all human and we all judge on some certain type of level, but when I speak on certain things, it is not to come off as um victimizing, for lack of a better word. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm not playing victim. I'm not, asking for some uh pity of any kind. I am simply sharing my story. Sometimes I come with advice. Sometimes I just want to vent. So I mean, is excuse me, pardon me. I'm so sorry. Um, it just is what it is, and so she should be embarrassed. Oh, it's embarrassing, and the situation is embarrassing. I'm not embarrassed by my situation. A lot of people are embarrassed for me. I don't. Um, I have a friend. I am my job. Uh, that I can't go to right now because of fucking COVID. I can't wait to go back to work. I actually enjoy getting up and going to my job. As menial and as inundated as it may seem. I'm a hostess at a very nice restaurant in downtown DC. And some people are embarrassed by my profession. I'm not. I enjoy going to work every day. Just like some people are embarrassed um by the trash guys. Why are you embarrassed? You got a job. Like I'm not, some shit may be embarrassing, but the people who are going through it 9 times out of 10 aren't embarrassed. And if they are embarrassed, they're going to tell you, I'm embarrassed and that's why I didn't want to tell you, or I'm embarrassed because I didn't want to burden you, or I'm embarrassed because I feel like shit. I mean, there are a myriad of things why somebody would be embarrassed by one thing or another. My particular situation, I am not embarrassed by, because it is a step. It's a growth tool. It is not something that is frowned upon for me. And so the situation, the circumstances are, to say the least, embarrassing, because as a grown ass woman, to me, I shouldn't be um living with anyone. I shouldn't have roommates, so to speak. Um, I don't know how else to. state, put out, or make it clear that I am not sitting in judgment of anyone, because I probably have been in that position. Or I now can say I could be in that position, because I used to say that would never be me. And I ended up in a fucking shelter. I ended up sleeping in my car for a couple of days. Um, I've slept on friends' couches for weeks on end. I've, made sacrifices to put my kids where they are. And though it may not be societal for the mother to not, in their eyes, take care of their kids, my kids are very well taken care of by me and their father. It's just that they don't physically live with me because of my circumstances that are embarrassing. But I'm not embarrassed. And that's today's truth. See you later.